Thank you so much for that. Now to the race for the 19th congressional district. We have Democratic incumbent Antonio Delgado and Republican Kyle Vandewater. Here's News Channel 2's Gary Liberatore.
No matter which race you're talking about, campaigning in 2020 during a pandemic has been different than in past years.
Obviously, it's a different dynamic, when you're thinking about the restrictions, the limitations in terms of being able to get out and do the same things you may have been able to do in 2018. But again, for me, we're going through a once in a lifetime, pandemic here. And so my focus has primarily been on making sure that I continue to be the advocate I need to be for the communities that I represent.
So everything has been social distancing, and I've been doing as much as I can over the phone or over Zoom meetings like I am with you right now. But I am out there and I am boots on the ground. And the moment that opened up, I was there.
The 19th congressional district in New York State is mostly rural.
My opponent failed to give broadband to New York 19. He had 2 years to do it. He failed. So he gets an F for trying and because he didn't execute.
I rise today to put a spotlight on rural America and to urge Congress to pass my bill.
Congressman Antonio Delgado says he has fought and received federal funding to bring broadband to more rural areas and says he will continue to fight to get even more.
I also introduced 3 bills that would ensure that we have future-proof speed for our broadband, and we would hold providers accountable by saying, you must give us more accurate data, not what you just advertise to consumers, but what you in effect give consumers by way of speed and quality.
When it comes to small businesses, including restaurants, Congressman Delgado says the key is to get them help at the federal level while the pandemic continues.
Well, that's why, I've been advocating so aggressively for another stimulus bill. When we passed the CARES Act back in March, a bipartisan bill, the last time we were able to work on a bipartisan basis to get something done, I was able to get my Small Business Repayment Relief Act included in that bill, which automatically waived 6 months of SBA loan payments for our small businesses.
Kyle Vandewater says restaurants should be allowed to open up at 100% right now.
And when you can't do it because you're at 50% capacity, then you're hurting all the other businesses that surround that restaurant. There are too many restaurants being shut down in New York 19. It's time for us to open up. We can do it safely. We just have to open up. Enough is enough.
Gary Liberatore, News Channel 2.